Welcome to Unchained here on Pahrump News. I'm your host, Deanna O'Donnell. So glad you could join us tonight. Well, I have a special guest today. You might have seen her on Facebook and YouTube and also at some events around town. We're going to speak to the incomparable Willi Baer. I'm here with my guest, Willi Baer. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. You know Willi from all those Valley Electric commercials, and she's super fun to work with and such a great actress. But that's not all you do. You do so many things. Number one, Seroptimus.
Yes.
Number two, you're an author.
Yep.
The Night Communities Coalition.
Yep.
You also started the CASA out here, Court-Appointed Special Advocates.
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody everything.
Everything. Sex and the senior. I moved to Pahrump 21 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And I had retired in Vegas.
I'm just worried about your microphone if you hit it with your hand.
Sorry.
Because I'm not going to be able to edit that out. All right.
21 years ago, and I had been in nonprofits for years. And when I got here, I said, not working anymore, that's it. And then I got a call from the state office of CASA, and they said, we want to start one there. Are you interested? They called me because for 11 years I was the CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Nevada. And before that, I was CEO of the American Heart Association.
Wow.
And I started as a volunteer in my 20s. And then the first job I had was with Nevada Public Broadcasting, Nevada Public Radio.
Yeah.
And I was the only employee. And I have to tell you, I decided to go back to work because my kids were in school all day. And I said, I'm going to apply for that job. Mm-hmm. I have no experience as a staff person or a director of development. But I thought, what a great experience just to interview for it.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was going to change my life.
Yeah.
Because I interviewed with the board. I wasn't the slightest bit nervous because in my mind, I thought, I'm not getting the job, it's just the experience.
Oh.
And
I like that.
when they offered it to me, I was floored and panicked. Oh my God, I can't do this. And anyway, to make a long story longer, I got the job. I worked there for a couple of years, and then I was offered a position with the Muscular Dystrophy Association and a assistant producer of the Jerry Lewis Telethon.
Wow. You just moved up quickly.
I know. It was pretty wonderful. Yeah. And so when I moved here, not working, CASA called me, the state office, and said, would you help? So they had two people here, Linda Fitzgibbons and Stacy Smith, that was introduced to me. And they talked me into taking it because I wasn't going to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know for all these years that you haven't worked, you've been very busy. I got to tell you, in case people don't know what CASA is, Court-Appointed Special Advocates, so that children in the court system have a voice. A CASA is given to them to represent them when they're in the foster care system, when they're going through divorce situations,
Yeah.
for all sorts of things. A very rewarding position if you decide that you want to be a CASA. They have classes, and you can find out more about that, of course.
Well,
And,
it now
but now
is
we have Acorn, right?
Acorn, and it's under the auspices of Nevada Outreach.
Yeah, and is Kathy McKenna still running Acorn though now?
Yeah.
And so Acorn has a website, and that is, I believe, acorn.org, but it
stands for the Association. No. You're asking the wrong person.
I know, right? We'll have to have Kathy McKenna come on. We'll have her come on and talk all about it. But they are going to have a Mardi Gras coming up soon.
They have Crab Fest,
Oh, Crab Fest,
coming up soon.
Yeah.
Serotomist, we started that 2006 because our 20th anniversary is this year.
Oh, wow.
For Serotomist. There's 3 of the founders left.
Wow.
And again, it's Stacy, Linda, and myself.
So you and Stacy and Linda just are the ones that are running all these nonprofits and doing everything. Because Nine Communities Coalition, who Stacy Smith is the CEO, is an umbrella for so many different organizations.
The smaller ones,
Yeah.
And that's good for them, and it's good for the coalition. However, so many of the smaller nonprofits don't always make it.
Yeah.
And my theory is that when people want to start a nonprofit, they have a mission in mind.
Yeah.
I want to do this because I want to do that. Great intentions, but they don't understand that you can't do a nonprofit without money.
Yeah.
And they focus so much on the program rather than getting a qualified board who can raise money for them.
Yeah, and that's really important because I've seen some nonprofits around town really struggling because they don't have board members or they don't have people that are active.
Yep.
We only have you and Linda and Stacy to run everything. But it's so hard to get people to, be on a board, to be able to motivate them, to keep them going and keep the mission going. And people like you are on several boards. I mean, we could talk about Michelle Caird all day long and all the boards that she's on. I don't know how many she's on.
I was on 5 at one time, and then I realized I just need to cut down because personally I felt if you're doing too many, you're not doing a great job at each.
And that's exactly what I did too.
Yeah.
Is because I was on a bunch of boards, and the thing was I wasn't serving anybody very well.
Yeah.
And it was just sitting in the meetings, but I'm not going out and doing things because I have to work too.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, I am the campaign coordinator for Judge Kim. Our campaign is called Retain Judge Kim.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting.
Yeah.
And we look forward to a win for Kim.
And we're talking about Judge Kim Wonker, and she's having her kickoff party
On the 17th.
The 17th, and we'll bring her on. We're going to bring some other candidates on as well, and so. But I'm just preparing everybody. It's probably going to be a 2-hour-long episode.
Absolutely.
Because we never stop talking. I'm just letting you know we're going to try to keep it. We'll try to keep it to the facts and not go off on tangents and talk about Volkswagens or something.
And the thing is, a lot of the CEOs that rise to the top, it's because they have to have a passion for the job too. They have to believe in the mission. they have to understand to make it work, you have to have money.
Yeah.
You can't just, I had some person come to me once a few years ago. She was starting a nonprofit, and I was giving her some advice. And I said, how much money do you think you're going to raise the first year? And she said, $250,000.
And you're like, are you here in our town?
I said to her, if you can raise that, you can teach me.
Yeah, yeah, because you've written a book, The Care and Feeding of your nonprofit
board.
Yeah.
And the care and feeding of nonprofit staff.
Yeah.
I also taught it at UNLV in the 80s.
Oh, there you go. And so people can still get those books, right?
Yeah.
And then, of
On
course, you've written
Amazon.
all of your latest books as well. And so tell everybody about those.
Well, the first one I published was in 2016, and it was called The Cork Suckers. And it was a group of women who met on their first job and traveled together each year, and they loved their wine.
Yeah.
So that's where the name came, the Cork
Yeah,
Suckers.
and it's meant to sound like something else. But
But it's funny, I had somebody buy it the other day, and I ran into her, and she said, I bought it for my friends. We went on vacation, and we all read it and loved it.
Yeah.
When's the sequel coming out? And I said, well, believe it or not, I have started it. But in the meantime, I published Jamaican Adventures.
yeah, and that's your latest book, which you had a book signing at the Wine Down.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, and Jamaican Adventures is out right now. Where can people get it?
Amazon.com.
There you go. You just
Or
have to look at
Barnes & Noble.
Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
And we could just Google your name.
Yeah.
Willi Baer, WILLIBAER.
Books by Willi Baer.
Books by Willi.
Yeah.
There you go. So, advice for nonprofits. Because I'm telling you, we've got a bunch sprouting here and there, and there's only so much money here for people, for nonprofits, and everybody has a mission, and believe me, that is a wonderful thing that they all have these missions. Mm-hmm. I know your advice to me originally with Taco Fest was don't do a nonprofit, do a business, and then we used other nonprofits umbrellas that we were giving the money to because I wasn't keeping any of the money anyways.
No.
So the money was all donated.
Yeah.
So we've went with the powwow, we've went with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, we've went with the 4-H club.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, a lot.
yeah. So they just take the money, and the Disruptimists. And the thing is that they take the money in, and then the money goes to them to be donated.
Right.
We're just here to promote and lend a hand, right?
For CASA, one of the first donors we had was BJ and the Tappers.
Yeah.
And they had money from the events, their shows that they put on, and they donated, I think it was $3,000.
Yeah.
But that meant so much to us.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting a salary
Exactly.
until we were years into it.
Yeah.
And the second thing, I wrote a grant to the Nevada Bar Association.
Oh, really?
And they gave us $10,000,
Wow.
I think. And so from there you have to build. And that's what basically I am, is a fundraiser. Mm-hmm. You can't do the funds without people who know what they're doing. And that's your board.
Yeah, 100%. And these events that we have annually, like the Seroptimus events, and the Acorn events and things like that, they do pretty well because they're put together very well.
Yeah.
the silent auctions, the live auctions, the donations that are leading up to it, the ticket sales. So, and then people really rely on those events annually and give to them, and it's a fun event.
Yeah.
So it does pretty well.
It does well for Pahrump. We net anywhere between 25 and 30,000.
That's good.
When I moved here to Pahrump, that was a learning lesson for me.
Yeah.
Because
Isn't it for everybody?
because in Vegas, we would make six figures
Oh, wow.
at
Really?
our events. And I came here expecting that we were going to do the
Yeah.
same. And I went to an event, the tickets were like $5 or something. And I thought, $5? How on earth are they going to make
Yeah.
any money
Yeah.
off of $5? And they have to pay the venue and pay for the food. But now I'm glad to see these 20 plus years later, they're getting the picture.
Yeah.
The nonprofits that have been around know what they have to do
Yeah.
in order to make money.
Yeah.
And the other thing
I'm always
is,
disappointed when I find out about an event that they haven't promoted or they haven't sent us any information on.
Yeah.
And then they're sad that nobody's there. And I'm like, you have to go through the trouble. I always ask people for a flyer so that I can promote
Yeah.
it. But then I can put it on my schedule and stuff. But they are like, oh, didn't you see it on Facebook or something? No, I didn't.
you have to do it all.
Yeah.
You know, either Facebook, social media, newspaper, radio, television. You have to do it all. And there are still people that will say, I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Well, then you live in a cave
Yeah, yeah.
because it's all over the place.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's important to put it everywhere that you can. You know, and the media does as much as they can to promote things as they can, but they also want you to help them out a little bit. You know?
A little bit.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things that I noticed with some of the nonprofits that are putting out things is they haven't picked the right fonts or color scheme or
Yeah.
something so people can recognize their
Yeah.
flyers or their events coming
Yeah.
up, and you really have to establish that look.
Consistent, absolutely.
Yeah, it's so important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then people go, oh, that's that event, and I recognize that kind
Yeah.
of thing. And it was something that I've noticed. They'll just put out some, type something on Facebook out, and maybe they'll have, you're lucky if you have their logo or something. But I'm like, no, you need to come up with a look, pick a look,
Yeah.
and then people recognize it. And then that's,
Yeah. Even if it's a weird font,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that people can read it
Yes.
and understand it.
100%. And flyers that are too busy. Oh my
God,
gosh, stop
yeah.
that.
You have to have some white space. Otherwise,
Arlette Ledbetter and me used to talk about how we would get these flyers and they would never put the date or a location
I
or something
know.
on it, and they would have we're having this event, and you would be like, well, what day or where's the location? But they wouldn't read it or prove
Yeah.
it themselves, and you're like, okay, I got another flyer, but I don't have a clue where it's at.
you have to have at least 3 people look at it. But unfortunately, they say the headiest trip in the world is one person's will to change another person's copy.
Is it? The super busy things with they're doing 50,000 things at this one event and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I can't handle it.
I know.
Or they want you to click on a link to go to the website to look up something else. I'm like, no, you got to put it right in front of me.
Yeah.
Where am I going and what am I doing? And I'm like, I don't want to look and find out where your schedule is somewhere on your website.
Yeah.
You need to know where it's at and
Right
what's
there.
going on. Yeah.
Right there. And then, yeah. Well, Seroptimist has their Mardi Gras
Yes.
on February 21st.
Yes.
And we try to do every year something a little different, a little new, and that's what brings people back.
Yes.
We are sold out almost completely.
Completely
now.
already.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's the reason people remember. I've had a couple say this is the best event in town.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Everybody gets dressed up. I never get dressed up. I should, but I don't. But I like to see everybody else get dressed up.
Yeah.
Because I'm not one of those dress-up kind of people. I don't know. Maybe I should be one day.
It's fun. It's fun.
I know I should. But the event's so much fun, and you guys have the fish, what is that grab bag that, with all the cards?
Well, the fishnet is with Casa.
Oh, okay, I keep confusing.
Yeah, we have the dessert dash.
Oh yeah, the dessert dash is so much fun.
Yeah, and we're doing that this year. We also, the past couple of years, had a Purse-a-Palooza, where we had a high-end bag and filled it with $2,000 or $3,000 worth of gift cards.
Oh, okay. See, there's a gift cards. That's what I was talking about, gift cards.
Yeah.
And that is fantastic. And the bag last year was really amazing, too, and I wanted it.
Yeah.
Who won that? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I know. So that's almost sold out if you want your tickets for that now.
Yeah, contact Sir Optimus. No, I'll give you an address because I don't have a phone number in my head. We don't have an office. There's no staff.
Yeah.
It is all volunteers.
Exactly.
But we have close to 50 members.
Yeah.
And when we started out, we started with 18, then we lost a couple, and then it's gradually grown.
Gradually growing back.
Yeah.
And then, so Optimus of the Pahrump Valley is on Facebook.
Yeah.
And people would like to see that and see all the wonderful things. What is the address if people want to? They need the address too.
P.O. Box 1415 89041.
There you go. That's the address. Otherwise, you can message them probably on Facebook with the Optimus of Pahrump Valley. See if you can get your tickets for that event, and that is so much fun. And then, of course, what other things are coming up besides Kim's thing?
We have something new at Sir Optimus this year. We have a treasure chest, and we're going to have Treasure Palooza.
Oh, okay.
And a beautiful piece of jewelry from my favorite jeweler, Westfield.
There you go.
And
there's the plug I wanted.
Yeah. And they're donating a beautiful set.
Oh, good.
And we're also going to have a Michael Kors bag with gift cards in it. It's going to be one package.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I love any kind of promotion for Westfield Jewelers. As you know, it's my daughter and son-in-law's store.
Yeah.
They're right next to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Come on by. Yeah. So, and they love getting involved and stuff.
Yeah,
Gosh.
they do.
Josh told me how much money that they donated last year, and I was like, and helping out the community, like every business should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Giving back.
I've always said that volunteerism is the rent you pay to your community.
100%. 100%. Yeah. And so if anybody wants to find out more about the Sir Optimus, they can go online there. If you want to find out about Kim Walker's campaign, she has a website for her campaign right now?
Yes, it's retainjudgekim at gmail.com.
That's where you can get her. And then anything else you want to add? Any advice you want to add for nonprofits?
If you have a passion and you need to learn more, you can contact Deanna, and she'll put you in touch with me.
All right.
Up until a couple of years ago, Stacy and I did annual classes for one day a week for 6 weeks, and we always had a good group of
I know. I
people.
wanted to go to those. I was working, at another place at that time, and but I really wanted to go to those classes. So
Yeah.
you guys got to do those again.
Well, we'll see. We're all so busy right now. But
Yeah, because you're running everything in town.
I'm happy to help anyone who has a passion, who isn't afraid to raise money. I'm not. I know I've had people say, I'm not asking anyone for money.
Yeah.
Why not? What do you think they're going to do to you? They're going to say yes or no.
Yeah.
So, to me, it's not a big deal. But I can understand some people just, I'll do a program, but don't ask me to raise money.
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming by today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, Willi. Right now we're going to go to your Save a Pet with Olive Ashwell from the Nye County Animal Shelter. Sponsored by Juan Two Tree, handyman, yard cleanup, yard maintenance, and so much more. Give them a call at 775-253-8066. We will leave you with a smile.
Hello, this is Olive Ashwell with the Nye County Animal Shelter, and this is Candy, a very energetic 11-month-old spayed female. She was found running at large on 372 and never reclaimed. Her name is Candy because she's so sweet. Please come and visit Candy Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, or you can make an appointment by calling 775-751-7020 if you'd like to come in on a Sunday.
Thanks so much, Olive, for showing us that lovely pet. And if you want to find out more, of course, give them a call, 775-751-7020. And, of course, you can look them up on Facebook as well at the Nye County Animal Shelter and see what pets that they have available on 24petconnect.com. And, of course, if you lose a pet or find a pet, you can also go onto that site as well. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Unchained here on Pahrump News. I'm your host, Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.